welcome back to the channel. mandj Fencing and Gates Limited. We are the gate man or gate people. Today what we're going to do is we're going to put a gate just here. Okay, so we've already put the fence up already, and then what we've done is we've measured the gap. We've taken 2 inches off of the post and ½ inch or 3/4 of an inch for the gap either side of the gate. We're allowing 2 inches from the floor, so the gate, if it drops slightly, it's not going to hit the floor, which is good. So we use a 4x2, okay, to put the gate on to make sure it's not going to hit the floor. Next, we use a spirit level, which we then going to make sure the floor is level. If it's not, you've got to tilt it whatever which way it's not level to make sure when the gate is here, it's nice and level. You don't want the gate going like this or going like that. Okay, so what we've done now is we've cut the post and we've allowed 2 or 3 inches above the post, because when I hang the post, the hinge is going to sit at the top and we've got to allow a gap for the bottom. Okay. We're going to use 26mm countersink to go through, so when we put the bolt into the wall, the bolt isn't sticking out, it's going inside. But don't go all the way, you only want it just slightly, just so you can don't see the head of the bolt. Can you see that a bit closer? Can you see what I've done? Yeah, okay. So I've done 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason I've done 4 is because A, it's a big gate, and also the way I positioned it is it's going into the brick, not into the mortar. So when you put your post against here, you've got to aim for the brick, not the mortar. A wood and cement drill bit, okay. So we're going to go all the way through this, because when we put it to the wall, it makes it easier to drill in. Careful your fingers. 2, and this is your last one, which is your 4th. Make sure this should be okay. Well, it seemed a bit tight, didn't it, to get through? So always make sure you got a new one of these. Right, so the next stage is where to put the post. Remember, you don't want the post too far that way or too far this way. So this is how I do it. I know this is straight. Okay, so I put a piece of wood here. This is flush along the bottom. Can you see that? Okay, so because that's flush along here, it's going to the wall, I know the post needs to go there. Because I know when I put the gate on, that's level. All I've got to do now is make sure this is level, put the bolts in. So, the wood's flush to here, so it's nice and flush. The wood's flush to here, which is nice and flush. Spirit level. I'm not bothered about this side, it's this side, because this side is where you're hanging the gate from. This is where the hinges are going. So this side's got to be 100% straight. So if it's not straight, your gate's not going to be straight. And that's beautiful. So I've already put one in, but I'm going to show you now how to put the rest in. Right, so I'm using a masonry drill. I'm using a masonry drill bit. This is for the size of the chute which I'm putting in. Okay. On the box, when you buy these bolts, okay, on the box it should say the size of the drill bit which you need. So I'm using the one that says on the box. Whatever you buy, you've got to make sure it matches up. So I've used 2 at 150. That's the size of your boat. I'm going to use 2 at 100, which is for the bottom, because most of the weight will be at the top. Okay. Always remember, don't go to the floor. This is a garage, so I know by looking at the bricks you haven't got a course of damp proofing. But if you've got a course of damp proofing on a house, you don't want to drill in it. So when you're doing on a house wall, you need to go probably 2 or 3 high for your first boat. Okay, but this is a garage wall, and by looking at this garage wall, there's no course of damp proofing. Another tip for you. Last one. Beautiful, that's nice and solid. So the next stage is your hinges, which I'm putting on. So basically I'll put the first hinge on first, and then I'm going to do the middle and the top. But look, I've walked away from it, so I don't need to hold it. I know that's nice and level at the top of the gate. It's nice and level in between the cracks of the gate, which is there and to there. That's nice and level in between, so it looks okay, and that looks beautiful. So I'm just going to carry on doing the middle and the bottom hinge, but I always use T-strong hinge. It's always better to go for the strong and pay for a little bit more. Right, so that's that one done. So we've done the fence, okay, then we measured from wall to there. We've taken 2 inches off for the post, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch for the gap for the either side. We put post on the floor, we make sure the gate is level, okay, and then we put the hinges on and everything else. So I hope that helps everybody. So tomorrow is another gate. We'll catch you on that one. You all right?
Yeah.
So 2 feet, 2 feet, 1.5 feet, because I'm attaching it to the wall, okay? 2 feet down here, so that should fall. Hanging the gate to this side, putting a trestle into here, and then I'm doing a little thing on top to make it look nice. It's about 12 o'clock, we've got roughly about 3 hours left, unfortunately, because of the daylight, so we've got to get cracking. Hi everybody, so this year is nearly done, thank the Lord. Can you see my breath? It is absolutely freezing. So we'd just like to say, on behalf of myself and Moni, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So 2024 is over and done with, and I hope 2025 is going to be a good year for us and yourselves. I hope Santa's coming. I hope you get lots of presents, lots of fun and festive spirit for Christmas and New Year. And just remember, chin up, shoulder back and look sexy like our gates. So, goodbye from me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support this year. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves.